what you've been programmed to be, to believe, to see in the world is completely, or not completely, but is almost all wrong. And I've learned since stepping away from the education system, since finding my way in life, since going on a self-discovery journey, to building my life, to understanding my dreams, to understanding my visions, all these things, what I've learned is that the concept of acceptance is drilled into people from the youngest age. And that comes from when you're a kid, you have to accept to fit into what your parents want you to do. Then you go to school and you accept to get friends. And then you continue this throughout school when you get older and you go out and drink, you go out and do these things that aren't you, but you do them because you want to fit in with other people. Then you go to the university that everyone goes to. Then you go do the same job that everyone does. And then 50 years down the line, you look back and you think, wow, I never actually lived my own life. And I'm so blessed that I've managed to step away from all of that. I've managed to see and become aware of all of that and understand that that is not remotely the life that I want to live. Even thinking about it makes me feel a bit like, whoa, I don't need that. And I wanted to share this video in a raw, authentic way because I wanted to really express the fact that authenticity is one of the greatest superpowers you can ever have. You already have the superpower, but you just have to unblock it, unveil it out. But the minute you become authentic is the minute that you start living out your dream life, is the minute that you see opportunities that maybe you didn't see before, is the minute that everything, the abundance that is there for you starts to come alive, starts to blossom. Because the minute you're authentic is the minute that you actually live for you. And what I've learned is that everyone is following the steps that everyone thinks they should be following. They're doing things for the validation of others. They're doing things for the opinions of others. They're suppressing what they're supposed to or meant to be doing because they're scared of what other people may think. And the minute you let that happen and you continue to let that happen, you're just drifting away from who you are. You're drifting from the life you were put on this earth to pursue. And you're drifting away from the amazing possibility that is out there for you. But the minute you step away from it, the minute that you take the risk, the minute that you become brave enough to be the most authentic version of you, to go out there, to be yourself, to embody yourself, to understand yourself better, to really go on this journey in making such an amazing life, in building an amazing life, which is a journey that you live throughout your life. There's not an end destination, but that journey is the greatest blessing there is. And if you're a young person watching this, you're leaving school, university, you're trying to figure things out, what do you want to call, might call it college, whatever it might be. Please do whatever feels right in there. I don't mean what feels right from other people. Please do that thing. Whether it's make that content, whether it's start that business, whether it's go on that journey that you know is meant for you. Please do it, regardless of what parents say, regardless of what your friends say, regardless of what society is telling you to do. And if you don't know what that is, that's the minute where you have to start to get to know yourself better. Spend time alone, meditating, journaling, understanding yourself. Because the minute you bring out the authentic version of you is the minute that everything becomes clearer, is the minute that you can make decisions to decide whether it is for you or isn't for you. And the minute that you can make those decisions from a place of purity. So authenticity is essential. Authenticity is essential because authenticity is the way that you actually live your own life. And I find that I see so many young people not living authentically. And it's just the amount of untapped potential that is out there because of the fear of living authentically, for the fear of not being perceived in a certain way by other people, whatever it might be, for the validation of others, for the opinions of others. Scrap all of that. Leave it all out there. After you've watched this video, leave it. Leave it all behind because it no longer serves you, because it never served you in the first place. take the lessons from it, but then leave it, because now your authentic life starts now. After this video, your life of self-discovery, your life of blossoming the most purest version of you starts now. I'm telling you, it starts now. In fact, I want you to switch this off right now, and I want you to meditate for 10 minutes. And then I want you to get your journal out and write a clear plan of how you can get rid and shed all of the stuff that isn't you, and to start blossoming and growing the plants and the trees and the garden and the universe that you're supposed to be living out. Because trust me, there's so much greatness in you. I feel it. There's so much greatness in you, and you've just got to let that blossom.